That's a big deal. Directly into her email.
Paul, what about these?
I'm the slice that they were talking about. She didn't release any information about how bin Laden was killed.
She did.
It's been reported ad infinitum, including books like the one you're referring to by reportedly. This is the sort of Clinton, right? What are these candidates like, right, when the cameras are not on?
Well, also these speeches, she's been avoiding releasing them for the entire...
Of course, because they're politically damaging. Duh. Trump, however, I'm sorry, but I mean, it's like stating the obvious. Trump, though, the thing is, Trump has now been revealed behind closed doors to be talking about, bragging about sexually assaulting women. So it's hard to get spun up about Hillary having a different position on trade when we've just learned that behind closed doors, Mr.
If
Trump
that tape
brags,
hadn't come out of Donald Trump, would you be
if she
more
wasn't running
concerned?
against, yes.
Paul,
Yes, and if it wasn't Trump,
here's where you're
yes.
or excuse me, not Bill.
He did brag about sexual assault.
Bill Clinton said ad nauseum when he was president, when he was caught doing what he did in the Oval Office. That was my private life. It doesn't affect my public policy. Donald Trump said something very bad. There's no doubt about it. Ben Carson said he prayed for forgiveness before he went out on that stage, and he should be forgiven. But you know what? These policies are what will definitely affect American lives. If she is for open borders and open trade, that actually affects the life of the American voter, not some offhand, awful remark made 11 years ago. This affects the American voter, not Trump's statement.
Does anyone problematic than what Trump said?
Excuse me, I love you guys. Keeps their eyes closed as well. And this is the problem with a lot of this. It's not just this DOJ. Maybe Brian Fallon, taken just in itself, you could say maybe he didn't do anything illegal. But take that in the context of the former president now meeting the Attorney General on a plane. There's broader things at play, and these WikiLeaks just serve to confirm them, not make them basic.
Christine?
Let's step back for a second. We're talking about as it relates to the DOJ issue. Brian Fallon passing on information that is public information. It's as if he, is passing on the Associated Press daybook, or if we was in the City Hall, what's it record? Alerting that was on the news up, this could be in the press, and is in the press. Wait. Two, she said the industry she wants to regulate should be consulted. Well, of course they should. You shouldn't throw regulations on somebody without talking to them, understanding how it works. You know that at City Hall, Joe. Whenever we were when we were doing things around the banking industry in New York, we talked to the banks. They hated the bill. They sued us, but I talked to them, and our colleagues talked to them. I actually wish, and I say this as a huge Hillary supporter, that horrible tape never came out, because people are talking about it, and it is affecting people, and it's affecting people profoundly in a way that is hurtful to them. I'm not changing. No, Joe, I'm actually not.
But Hillary Clinton talking about open borders. I get she's not saying that I assume she's not saying the Mexican border should be open, but it's certainly not something we've heard her say on the campaign trail.
One day I dream about open borders. Increase the number of Syrian refugees. She says publicly, I want to increase the number of Syrian refugees, and then in private to her donors, she says, well, there's actually no way to really regulate that.
While you all are fighting, I'll just tell you as a reporter who wrote my story straight, let's say a different one on Saturday, when I called Donald Trump and he said there's zero chance I'm going to quit. So we posted that story. It was the first interview with him, and so it went out. We got more hits that day when we didn't have a newspaper than we have in a long time. My email was flooded with, let's say, 1,000 responses within 3 hours. I have to tell you, in case somebody was going to leak me something or tell me something, I dutifully went through 1,000 responses. 800 of those were for Donald Trump. They said what he said was horrible, but I don't care what he did privately. I want to know what's going to affect me as a voter. So it was obviously unscientific, and obviously people were motivated to write in, so it's totally, but as just an objective observer, it was like
I want to continue this discussion in a second. We're going to have to take a quick break. We'll also get to comments Trump just made on Fox News about House Speaker Paul Ryan saying he's not going to defend him anymore. More ahead.